everybody, and welcome back to Breaking Points, giving you motorsports coverage beyond the checkered flag, except this podcast specifically, just NASCAR coverage beyond the checkered flag. We are missing someone today, but it doesn't matter. You know why? Because we are back on track, baby. It is the week of the Clash at Bowman Gray. Finally, I am ready. I am so ready. I have missed it. How long has it been since we've done a race preview? It's been months.
Since Phoenix. But that was
Ugh,
early November.
that was October because
That's right.
the truck finale was the 31st. So, regardless of the fact that it was the last week of October, it was October. Let me have that. It's been forever. But we are back. We are back and we are ready to see cars go in circles. 200 laps, 57 miles. I still don't get over that. The fact that it's 200 miles and the fact that it's also 57 miles doesn't sound right. I hate that. But before we get into the clash and stuff, we have breaking news. For Cup, we have Chandler Smith, who is going to be attempting the 500 with Front Row Motorsports in the number 36. We also have Corey LaJoie, who is going to be entering the 500 with RFK in the number 99. So that also kind of means that Brad Keselowski is semi kind of confirmed for the 500. So he keeps his streak alive, Sean.
My bad.
If you don't know that reference, we were talking about it in the last episode. The special race at the end of our episode, it was the last time Brad did not compete. So the fact that Corey LaJoie, who's filling in for him in the Clash, is going to be racing in a different car kind of says he's going to be there. I mean, who else are they going to put? Who else would they put in the car if Brad Keselowski can't do it?
Zane Smith.
He's already racing.
They can seat swap. They've done it before.
Okay, then who is racing in place of Zane Smith?
Um, Michael McDowell.
Who's racing in place of Michael
Zane Smith.
McDowell? Zane Smith is racing in the number 671. What is his actual number? Is it 38? Why do
It's
I want to say
38.
38? It is 38?
Yeah.
I pulled that number out of nowhere for no reason. So the fact that I got that right, I'm so proud of myself. Back on to breaking news here. We also have McDonald's, which is leaving 2311. I'm sorry. It was an iconic sponsorship, partnership, whatever it was. I despise that Ronald McDonald on the side of Bubba Wallace's car. It was creepy. I did not like it. So I'm okay with it. Um, yeah, I didn't like that. Did you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think it's nice that, you know, even with McDonald's going out, they're getting replaced by another fast food joint. They're getting replaced by Hardee's, which begs the question, when they go to the West Coast, are they going to do Carl's Jr. sponsorship?
Potentially. But even here, we don't really have Carl's Jr. anymore either. We barely have Arby's, at least
That's
around my
that's
area. We don't.
that's for the better.
We don't have Arby's. We don't really have Carl's Jr. anymore. We barely have Jack in the Box, too. Those have been getting shut down left and right. So, but we have our McDonald's. My house alone has like five in a general vicinity, and it's so bad. None of their ice cream machines work. Not a single one. And coming from someone who used to work at McDonald's, it's because either it's in heat mode, they actually don't want to clean it, or they don't know how. The store I worked at, only one person knew how to clean it, and they quit like 2 days into me working there, so no one knew how to do it. So, funny off topic conversation there. going back, we've got Burt Myers, who's going to be in the number 50 for the Clash. So looping it back to the Clash here. But now we've got no apps. I'm not calling it Xfinity. No apps. The 88, the number 88 for Junior Motorsports, they have confirmed what races everyone's doing. So Raja Karuth is going to be racing in most of them. I think it was 17 regular season plus the chase. The races that he is not in, William Byron will be racing in Phoenix, Kansas, and Pocono. Kyle Larson will be racing in Vegas, Bristol, and Texas. Alex Bowman will be racing in Darlington and Nashville, and Chase Elliott will be racing Chicagoland and Indianapolis. That's a mouthful. That's a lot of drivers, but it's a stacked lineup, and I love it. I'm okay with it, but I saw a lot of people were upset about it because they don't like when Cup Series drivers step down. I don't know. You got something to say?
Yeah, I mean, it's not even a thing of like Roger doesn't have the sponsorship either. It's just they want that 88 car to be open to leaching, which I just don't know if I like all that much. Um, and I also thought that Carson Kvapil was supposed to split in the 88 and the one. So now that means Carson Kvapil isn't full time.
Maybe. I thought it was announced that he was actually going to be taking on the number one full time again.
Well, no, because Zilich is still doing a race in the one.
He's doing one race in the one. What
At
race?
least one.
Road
Race
course.
20. Yeah, probably a road course. It is Chicago. No, it's Chicagoland.
Of all the races they could have picked to put him on, they're putting him on Chicagoland. Actually, no, I can see that because he hasn't run Chicagoland, so they probably want him to get more experience on it. That makes sense then. Never mind.
Oh,
Ooh.
I see the deal. He's splitting between the one and the nine.
Oh, the All-Star car.
Yeah,
Wait, Apple?
yes.
Oh, okay, that makes
Oh
sense.
wait, no, it's not the nine.
Nope.
It's a to be announced number.
Ay, ay, ay. I was gonna say he's not an all-star driver yet. He's in his second year. We're moving on to truck series. We've got Nathan Nicholson, who I will send it over to you to who he is, but he's gonna enter the first three road course races with Freedom Racing Enterprises in the number 76. Sean, who is he?
Yeah, Nicholson is an MX5 driver. He won the National Points Championship in 2023. Is currently in that series, and he's a very good driver. And if you've seen any highlights, you know how competitive the MX5 Championship is. So he comes from a very competitive series, at which he finished third in last year. Um, yeah, I mean, his he's shown his talents in a spec series. I see no reason why he won't get up to speed pretty quickly in the 76. But this also means Spencer Boyd won't be full time. So I'm curious to see if there's going to be more drivers in that 76 truck.
Hmm, I didn't even think about that. I forgot about that part. Then we also have Tony Breidinger, who is going to be making 8 starts with Rackley War in the number 27. So yay. Also, I don't know if we're gonna mention anything about ARCA, but I saw Haley Deegan's going into ARCA East. I think it was East. So she's back in stock car racing. Yippee. I saw that one offhanded, like just randomly scrolling. So that's why we mention it because we cover NASCAR here. It's in the namesake. Well, not the namesake, in the intro sake. But
Yeah, and two more pieces of news. Caleb Costner is going to bring his own truck team to at least a race this season in the number 93, and Nice Motorsports rebranded their 41 truck to the number 4. So, yeah,
You didn't send that in the chat.
my bad. That was today, in all
Yay.
fairness.
That was today? Okay. That just spoiled when we were recording this.
Oh, wow.
Yes, we are filming this in advance because we have a super secret thing that comes out, I don't know, probably next week when you guys see this. But during our normal recording, we are doing something really cool. And by really cool, I mean we're interviewing someone. So tune in for that. That'll be fun. Um, yeah. Clash. Bowman Gray. The entire off season where we have been hyping this race up, it's here. And I don't know what to say about it anymore. We have been talking about this race every single week since we started this podcast. Actually, even since before the podcast. And now it's here. Yippee. What do we want to talk about with this? I mean, we know that the entry list mostly is the full-time drivers, plus one or two like offhanded joins. Obviously, like Burt Myers is joining. Do other random people just join? I don't think
Uh,
so.
Last year there was another Bowman Gray local that was in the race. I forgot his name because, hold on, let's look this up.
Let's look it up.
They were in the number 15 car, I think, for Rick Ware. It was Tim Brown. Tim Brown and Burt Myers were in the same heat.
So potentially he joins again.
Maybe. I wouldn't count on it, but yeah.
Love that. Did you see the Greg Biffle liveries?
Yes,
Those are so cool. Are those for the Clash or those for Daytona?
it's for Daytona, so we won't see that Bowman Gray, but
No. I wanted to see those on track. I love those liveries and I really hope that I hope they keep the numbers the same. Like all season. I hope.
I have a feeling they won't, but I really hope it stays the same.
They probably won't, and that's the problem. I want them to though. But anyways, Clash. What did we talk about with the Clash? We didn't even cover the Clash last year. We
Yeah, no,
started at we started in Charlotte, which was a very easy race to start on, to be fair.
it was a rough time for me to start because I was in Charlotte. So I
Yeah.
missed literally the second recording.
Yeah, so that was really funny.
Um, but yeah, I think it would help if we went over the general format of the Clash and what to expect.
Yeah. So, what is it? Good question. I barely know the Clash as it is.
So on the 31st will be practice sessions. There's going to be 4 groups of practice, and they're assigned pretty much based on last year's owner points. Um, yeah, and then they go through practice, then they qualify in 2 groups, and they each get 4 minutes to set a time. And those times in qualifying will determine your placement in your heats. So, for instance, the fastest driver in the final practice will start on pole in the first heat. Then the second fastest driver will be pole in heat 2, third fastest heat 3, and so on for probably the heat 4. Um, yeah, that's basically how the order is racked. Only green flag laps are counted, so caution laps do not count towards the total. There's no overtime, and all the top 5 finishers will go on to the main event. Doesn't matter about champions provisional or anything like that. Uh, 5, you the event, but if you don't get the top 5, you have one more chance on race day for the last chance qualifier, which is 75 laps. And if you finish top two in that, you will make the main race and start in the back. Um, and there will be one more guaranteed spot for the driver who finished highest in last year's standings that didn't already transfer in.
That sounds a lot more complicated than it needs to be. But I mean, it's also a very, very short track, so I kind of get the fact that they need to break it up like because again, it's 200 laps, 57 miles. Like that's like barely a quarter of a mile. Oh yeah, you've said this where it's like running your high school football.
Yeah, it literally is.
Let's put cars on it. No, let's not put cars on it. Dang it. Why do we need to put cars on it? Uh, but yeah, last year, I can't tell you anything that happened in it, but I can tell you who won it. Leading 171 laps out of the 200 was Chase Elliott. Don't ask how I know the number. I just do. I have a lot of really random things up in my head, and that's just one of them. And it didn't count. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. The Clash does not count for anyone who thought it would. It does not. It's kind of just an exhibition race, just to show off. You know, that's how it goes. But yeah, what else do we want to talk about with the Clash? There isn't much you can really say on it.
Yeah, I mean, other than the format, which is definitely the main crutch, I don't really know what else to say. You can talk about what happened last year, and what happened last year was not a whole lot. Elliott dominated.
We
There
could talk
wasn't that.
about other things about the Clash.
Yeah,
I think it would be funny if the Clash was at Talladega.
no team would write off on doing a fun race at Talladega. Like
That's what I'm saying.
they left Daytona for a reason.
That's what I'm saying. It would be funny though, because then literally anyone could win that. I just wanted a different track that's bigger. We could do it at Phoenix.
I feel like your
I love
bias is
Phoenix.
getting in the way.
I just did a heart emoji in Zoom and it worked. My emojis work, guys. John's doesn't. Mine's cool. I'll do fireworks. Fireworks. Call me Katy Perry. We're doing this
Whatever,
again.
whatever,
We spent like 5 minutes before the recording messing with these as well.
whatever.
I mean, I just think it would be funny at some of these other tracks. Plot twist, Coda.
How about hear me out, New Hampshire?
I don't remember a race in New Hampshire.
New Hampshire, because cold.
Monza Oval.
We can't bring Kyle Larson there.
Good. Just don't bring him then. It's an exhibition race. He's not losing anything if he doesn't go.
This is true. This is true.
That one German circuit.
Avis,
Nope.
Nürburgring.
That one. I just think these really stupid tracks, they're not stupid. I love these tracks, by the way. I just think if they're not going to get points anyways, do something somewhere else. That'd be fun.
Y- Yeah, I guess that's true. That has been my crutch when it comes to the Clash. And why I wish they still went to LA because, it's somewhere different. It's an exhibition for a reason. You gotta try something different, not go back to where you started. Why not? Why not have a NASCAR race in, I don't know, Montreal? Montreal in February. I want to see it.
Alaska.
Anchorage, Alaska.
That would be so funny.
The Anchorage Street Race.
Or they just race on some banked snow.
And then they can't get runs like later in the
Nope.
race because the
Nope.
snow will
They
start
slip.
melting.
Slip and slide. Turns a NASCAR race into a slip and slide competition. Oh, that'd be so stupid, but it would be so funny. But it's an exhibition race. Uh, should we get back onto the main point of the clash? We got to do the wheel spin. We got to bring the wheel spin.
You are so
For
right.
those
Hold on.
for those of you guys, I will explain what the wheel spin is. For those of you guys that didn't watch our last podcast, He Who Shall Be Not Be Named, we did this thing every week where yes, we have our drivers that we follow, like our little favorites here and there. But then we also had our wheel spins, which every driver is put on this wheel, randomly spun, and we have to root for that driver for that week. So this all started as a joke. I think it was because Sean didn't know who he wanted to pick one week, and he said, "You know what? I'm just gonna spin the wheel." So then we all decided to start spinning the wheel. Because yeah, I'll still support whatever whoever driver I get, and we will all still be upset if any of us get Cody Ware. So
For multiple reasons. It's not just the fact we don't dislike him.
yeah,
It's just that he's gonna finish last.
yeah, he's gonna finish 14th at the highest, and Riley Herbst
If
is gonna finish 13th at the highest.
yeah,
We have better like choosing Corey Heim at Bristol. Top six, baby. He finished sixth, by the way. Love that. That's my Truck Series champion. Which I hope he's at Daytona. I kind of hope.
sorry, I'm currently
Love the
typing the
silence.
wheel.
He's typing on the wheel. Ooh, if y'all are listening, suggestions down below who we should have in our fantasy teams or fantasy team names. I have a really good name for mine. I love it, but I don't know if you or Gabe do.
What is
I'm
it?
proud of my name. No, I can't tell you until we do this. You would like
Okay.
ability to share. I will say it has something to do with one of my favorite drivers. I will give you that much.
Who are we spinning for first?
Uh, I'll spin first, I guess.
Bailey spins first. Who's she
If
gonna get?
I get if I get Cody Ware, I'm crying. Oh, thank God we passed him.
Josh Berry.
Could be worse. I'll
That you
take
actually
Josh Berry.
got a great pick for a short track. He finished second in the LCQ last year.
Let's go, baby.
But you got Josh Berry. I guess I'll spin second because Gabriel's not here.
He's
You
taking
snooze,
a
you
nap.
lose. Oh
Or we can.
no, 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 no,
Hey,
no. Yes.
what do you have against Briscoe?
No, I was saying no for Van Gisbergen, and I don't want Shane on a short track.
Oh yeah, we knew that.
All right, let's see who Gabriel gets.
Oh, he
Does he
has
get?
to get someone with a B name. If he gets
Oh
Bell,
yeah,
I'm crying.
oh
Oh,
yeah, oh yeah.
Custer. We love Cole Custer. That's not that bad of a pull. I mean, it could be worse. There's a lot of people that could have been worse.
I'll pick for your dad.
You're gonna pick for my dad? Do it, actually. I'll tell him.
Hi,
I'll tell
Dylan.
him. Oh, gross. I wish I could show you. I probably could. Literally, my dad and I use my sister's closet over here. This is my sister's room. This isn't mine. For context, guys. What are you looking at? So we use her closet, right? We have like all of our jackets and hoodies and stuff in here. He literally has Jimmy Johnson and Dale Earnhardt right here. Like literally right next to me. Like, damn, microphone. Crazy. Right there. That's the Earnhardt one. That's the Jimmy one. That's a Red Bull jacket. Got it on sale for $16 at Black Friday.
Hell yeah.
We love that. Hey, hell yeah. That's the slogan.
Hell
They
yeah.
need to release a new episode for that or a new commercial for that. I didn't even know that was Zane Smith. And I follow the sport. Context. NASCAR's rebranding to hell yeah. And they made a commercial about it in a bar scene, which was definitely written by someone who is not a NASCAR fan. It's like they were listing what Daytona is, but not like what it means to be a racing fan watching Daytona. And they're at a bar. And one of the guys just goes, "Oh, is this a big deal?" And Zane Smith comes out of nowhere and he's just like, "It's a pretty big deal." I didn't even know it was Zane Smith. You could have used like a more standout driver. Like you could have used like Denny. You could have used Chase Elliott, your most popular driver. You could have used Kyle Larson, your champion. I also realized I didn't defend Denny. Denny's a recognizable driver. You
Yeah.
could have used any recognizable driver, but you chose Zane Smith. No hate on Zane Smith. Let me clarify that. He's just very normal looking. I think that's the only way to describe it. He looks very normal. Am I wrong?
Zane Smith is really just a person.
He is just a person. And I'm like, use someone who at least has some kind of credit. Like, if you were open to using retired drivers, Junior. Junior's a great pick. I don't think Jimmy would do it, I'll be honest. He might. I don't know. He's doing the Justice collab, which left field, by the way. Love it. Love to see it. But that was interesting. It's cute. If I was still wearing Justice clothes, it would have been cute. But that was back in like elementary, middle school me. Not now. I don't even know. Do y'all on the East Coast have Justice?
Yeah, we do. It's just not as common. But yeah,
Is your If I asked you a question about Justice, would you possibly know it?
no.
Oh, I was just gonna ask if all of your Justice were like obscenely teal. I kid you
Yeah.
not. Every single thing that I ever got from Justice had some kind of teal on it. And now looking back on it, I mean, it was a canon event. Like everyone was wearing teal. That also could have been the times because it's like
I was about to
the
say
early
I
teens.
recall like light pink being really common at Justice.
Light pink and like mint teal were the colors that they always
Yeah.
had. I will have to find this picture and I'll probably send it to our chat if I can ever find it. If I find it before I upload this video, I'll put a picture of it. But if not, you guys don't get to see that. There's a picture of me in this teal freaking polka dot dress. It is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life, but it is very representative of my middle school years. It's so bad. And one of my friends is wearing like a cat ears, representative of middle school. It's It's a crazy picture. Anyways, back off the topic of justice. Get out of here. What is this episode? Flash. That's all we have.
It's happening. The clash is happening. Bailey has Josh Berry. I got Chase Briscoe, and Gabriel's gotten Cole Custer.
And my dad has Ty Dillon.
And your dad has Ty Dillon.
Close it out. We'll do that as the outro.
Bailey's dad has Ty Dillon. Gabriel has Cole Custer. I have Chase Briscoe. And Bailey herself has Josh Berry. Two good picks and two not so good picks. But we'll be ready for our review of the Clash in a special episode coming up next week. Goodbye, take care, and enjoy the Clash.
Wait, 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 wait. Love that. I love how a lot of our episodes where we don't have a plan going into them end up being the funniest ones to record.
Agreed.
I'm not answering the door. Someone is ringing my doorbell. I don't care. Actually, who is it? Can I go check it real quick?
No.
Damn. All
Yeah,
right.
you can.
I'll be back. I will. Why are they ringing it so many times? Holy. I'm gonna apologize to Sean. Damn it. My fucking dad. I'm restarting this. Damn it. Why was he ringing it multiple times? Why were you ringing it multiple times? Hey, hey, hey. I wish you could hear how many times he's been saying I'm sorry, but I don't think you can.
The first Arizonan to say I'm sorry.
He rivals a Canadian. Anyways,
It could be a good idea.
but we wouldn't want to publish it until the episode goes out and we do the hard launch.
Get this man a true.
Damn it.
Sorry. I woke up from a nap and I'm still kind of loopy.
Or I'll be at Buc-ee's. I don't know. I'm stopping at Buc-ee's. I'm really excited for that. I want a shirt and I want beaver nuggets. That's it. And I want a bucket of Coke. I heard they have buckets of Coke. But not the good kind of Coke. So,
Lame.
I know.
I
But we got
also
the good Coke here.
I just realized that I'm gonna miss the Daytona 500.
You're missing it?
Yeah.
Okay, if worst case scenario happens and Gabe doesn't do it, I might be able to. I'm watching it on a cruise in a sports bar. So
Suboptimal place. That's
I am also not confirming that I will definitely not be under the influence.
yeah, so we
I
can
have
maybe
a
throw in
drink
the
package.
we
So,
can throw in the towel on on live
well, I
updates.
mean, I can try. I hold my alcohol pretty well. I have never been to the point where I am drunk.
Yeah, I think we just have to have more pieces up. Just the usual ones, like just content.
You also need to fill out the about me.
Oh my
I
God.
haven't published it since then. We need to
Outfit.
publish the site, the full site, so we can get analytics.
It should be fully published. Like I thought that's what we
The
did.
coming soon site is.
What?
Remember we had to adjust it? So it's published, but the full site isn't yet. We haven't
How
published that.
how, how do you publish the full site?
You hit publish, but I didn't want to until we had the about me's done.
Oh my God. Why does GoDaddy have to be so stupid?
It is stupid. I never said it wasn't. I mean, we can publish it. It does say to be updated underneath them, so it really doesn't matter if it says it or not. It's
On the
just I
actual
didn't
s-
want.
on the actual site, I don't even see a tab for
Yeah,
about me
because it's
anywhere.
not published yet.
Yeah, that's like the third time you said that. Oh my God.
Neither is the podcast. Maybe you need
Oh
to go
my
take
God.
another nap.
Gabriel just messaged.
Oh, did he? He took a nap. What is with y'all taking naps in the middle of the day on a Friday? Actually, it's the middle of the day for me, not the middle of the day for y'all.
I mean, I took my nap middle of the day, so
Bro. Okay, peak nap times. 3 o'clock.
1:30.
I have class at that time.
No, on Fridays I don't.
Nope, not Fridays. Who has classes on Fridays?
I do.
Boo. Is there an emoji for this? No, there's not.
Not like I would know because I can't do it.
Fireworks.
That I sent the race.
It's in this one. So this isn't okay. We've learned one thing. Biff's in here. Who is Marcus? No mistake. I don't know why I keep saying that. I watched that episode like 2 years ago when it first came out. 2008.
No,
Am I close?
you could be closer.
Am I within 5 years?
Yes,
Higher or lower?
higher.
2010,
No,
2012.
no.
Am I getting further?
Now you are, yeah.
You said higher. Oh, 2005,
No. Y y
11.
y- yes.
Jesus. Brother. It's not Chase. I know it ain't. So it ain't at the end. Who the is David? Is it a short track?
No,
Is it a road course?
no.
That narrows it down to nothing. Do we still race here?
Yes, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. What do you mean, unfortunately? That means it ain't Watkins Glen. It ain't Pocono. Is it one of the crown races?
No,
Martinsville?
you already know it's not a short
Vegas.
track.
I don't know if it's a short track. I'm just saying names that I know. Is it Vegas? I hate Vegas.
No,
Is it Phoenix?
no.
You can tell how good I am at this and how much I rely on Gabe for all of these. Um, damn, that sounds like a bong. Is it New Hampshire?
No,
Is it? No, it's not a road course. Atlanta.
no.
Damn. Can I get a hint? What state? That
Well,
won't
if I
help
tell
me
you,
at all.
Well, it'll help you. It'll just give it away the answer. It's not an East Coast track.
So it's west.
What?
So it's west.
Well, you still have the Central and West, so it's in one of those regions.
Girl, if I knew. And we still race there. I'm not looking things up. I'm looking at the current schedule. Because I don't know. Kansas,
No.
Texas.
Yes.
Dang, why is
Which
it important?
which
Uh
Texas race?
uh Spring.
Yes.
I said it
Um,
wasn't Chase. I knew that much. I was
so I'll give you a hint. The reason this race is significant is in
the only
part
one Matt
due to
Kenseth won.
he's also a part of that reason, but it has part to do with David Reagan.
I don't know who that is.
In
Was it his
part,
last race?
it's the last race for something or since something. That makes sense.
And it has to do with David Reagan?
In part.
And part. Uh Jack Roush? Wasn't he just put into the Hall of Fame somehow?
Yes, but that's not why.
But that's something. I'm on a track. Not Texas Motor Speedway, but I'm on a track.
So this race is significant. This is the last time four Roush cars were featured in the top 10. And it's timely
And
because they're bringing back four cars.
what team is that?
Roush.
Is that RFK? Is that what that actually stands for?
RFK stands for Roush Fenway Kozlowski Racing. It used just to be Roush
Okay.
Fenway Racing.
Okay. I've been wondering what RFK stands for a long time. I just thought it was just RFK. Let's go. Oh, I got to teach my friends about this. They didn't know it did this. And
That's
I did
awesome.
it during a meeting, and they were just like, "How'd you find that out?" And I was like, "On the Raja Caruth
Fireworks.
episode." Found out on the Raja Caruth episode.
Right. Whatever. Yeah, 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 dude, just get the shit started.